This is a review for the geometry test. So it says number one, find the area of the composite figure. So I'm going to find the area of the rectangle, which is 9 times 13, which gives you 117 centimeters squared. This right here is a triangle. We know that from here to here is 8. So this has to be 5. So to find the area of the triangle, it's 5 times 11 divided by 2, which is 55 over 2, which is 27.5 centimeters squared. Now to find the total area, you're going to add both of them, which you get 144.5 square centimeters. So remember to find the area of each shape. Given the regular hexagon, find the measure of each numbered angle. And we know that this is a hexagon, so to find angle 1, then we have to do 360 divided by 6, since it's a hexagon. It's a regular hexagon, so that means that each of these sides are going to be congruent. So the measurement of angle 1 is 60 degrees. And since we know within the hexagon, it's split up into triangles that are equilateral, so the measure of angle 3 will also be 60 degrees. Now this right here is the apothem. This right here is the apothem. So angle 2 will be half of 60. So it will be 30 degrees. A jewelry store buys small boxes in which to wrap the items they sell. The diagram below shows one of the boxes. Find the lateral and the surface area of the box to the nearest whole number. So to find the lateral area are going to be these sides, the front and the back, and then it's going to be the side and the left and right side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the front and back. So the front the dimensions are 1.25 for your height, which is going to be the length, and the width is 11. And since I have front and back, you have to multiply times 2. Let me erase this. So you have to multiply by 2. So let me go ahead and do that. That will give you 27.5 centimeters squared. That's the front and back. And then I'm gonna find is the left and the right, which is gonna be 1.25 times 9. That's the length and that's the width. And since there's a left and right, it's gonna be times 2. So that's 22.5 square centimeters. And the left and the right, the front and the back, that's your lateral area. So you're going to add these two. So what you get is 22.5 plus 27.5. And your lateral area is going to be 50 square centimeters. So now to find your total area, I need to get the lateral area, which I have here. And now I have to find the area of the top face and the bottom face. So top and bottom, I know it's 11 by 9. 11 by 9 times 2, because there's the top and the bottom. So 11 times 9 is 99. 99 times 2 is 198 squared centimeters. Now to find the total surface area, you add 50 squared centimeters, and your total surface area is 248 squared centimeters. So lateral is the side of the prism. Total is going to be the lateral area plus the front, the top, and the bottom. We are trying to find the total surface area, and I've given you the formula there. It's going to be 2 times pi times the radius times the height plus 2 times pi times the radius times the height. It said to leave it in terms of pi, so you have s 2 times pi times the radius, which is 8, and h is 15, plus 2 times pi, and the radius is 8 squared. So let's go ahead and simplify this. 8 times 15 times 2 is going to be 240 pi, plus 8 squared is 64. 64 times 2 is 128 pi. So the total area will be, you add both of them, it's going to be 368 pi, and it's going to be squared inches. Squared inches. Number 9, find the surface area of the cylinder to the nearest whole number. So now you're going to have to actually multiply times pi. So it's going to be, the formula is S, which is total surface area, 2 times pi times r times h plus 2 times pi times r squared. Now I know the radius is 15 and the height is 20, so you have S is equal to 2 times pi. The radius is 15, the height is 20, plus 2 times pi, and the radius is 15 squared. So now all you have to do is type this in to your calculator. The answer I got was 3,298.67. It says round off to the nearest whole number. So it's going to be 3,299 square inches. Number 11, find the surface area of the cone to the nearest tenth. This line here, which is measured at 27, that's called your slant height, and that's going to be R. This is R. So you're going to have S is equal to pi times the radius, in this case it's 7, times the slant height, which is 27, plus pi times the radius, which is 7, and then you have to square it. So now you're going to type that in your calculator. I get exactly 747.699. It says round up to the nearest tenth. So the total surface area, or the surface area, is 747.7 squared centimeters. So remember that this is called the slant height. That will be R. Use formulas to find the lateral and surface area of the given prism. Round your instance to the nearest whole number. So you're going to have to find the lateral area, you have to find the two triangles, and then also, no, you're going to have to find the area of each of the faces. This is the top, this is the top face, this is the bottom face. So to find the lateral area, it's going to be the area of the sides. So if we look at the biggest side, it's a 23 by 12.04 rectangle. So that area, which is on the top, will be 12.04 times 23 meters. So in this case, there's a top area. That's 276.92 meters, square meters. So that's the top area. The bottom area is 9 meters by 23. So go ahead and multiply 9 times 23, and you get 207 square meters. That's the bottom area. Now the one that's in the back area, it's a rectangle. So it's 8 by 23. So it's 8 by 23 meters. They're all meters. So you're going to multiply 8 times 23. You get 184 square meters. You get 184 square meters. Now, how do I know that's the lateral? Because if you were to stand this up, if you were to stand this prism up, it would be, the base would have to be the triangles. The top and the bottom base would have to be a triangle. So the lateral area is actually the sum of these three areas. So you're going to add 276.92 plus 207 plus 184. And it's going to be round off to the nearest whole. So your lateral area is 668 square meters. Now to find our total area, you got to find the area of the top and the bottom and then add it to your lateral, which is a triangle. So you have 8 times 9 divided by 2. 8 times 9 is 72, divided by 2 is 36 square meters. Multiply it by 2, so you have 72 square meters. So your total area will be the sum of 72 square meters and 668, which you get 740 square meters. So your total area is 740, your lateral area is 668. Find the height of the cylinder. So you have the volume is equal to the area of the base times the height. So we do know the volume. The volume is 276 271.4 cubic inches. We can figure out the area of the base because the area of the base is a circle. To find the area of a circle is pi r squared, which is 6 squared. So the area of the circle, or the area of the base of the or the top of the cylinder, will be 36 pi. And then to find the volume, we'll multiply times height. So what you have to do is divide by the area, which is 36 pi, divide by 36 pi, and that's going to give us the height of the cylinder. So let me go ahead and do that. So you have 271.4 divided by 36 pi. And I got a height of 2.397. So the height is going to round off to the nearest tenth. So it's going to be 2.4 inches. That's the height of the cylinder. Find the volume of the given prism. So to find volume, it's going to be the area of the base times the height. To find the area of the base, it's 12.9 times 5.5, 12.9 times 5.5, and then the height is 4.2. So you have 12.9 times 5.5 times 4.2, and you get 297, and it says round to the nearest tenth, so it's going to be 298 cubic centimeters. Cubic, volume will be cubic. To find the volume of a right cone, you need to use the formula 1/3 area of the base times the height. So I have 1/3. The area of the base will be pi r squared, so it's going to be 8 squared, times the height, which is 17. So just write it like that in your calculator. So you have 1/3 times pi, 64, times 17. So your volume will be, and you round up to the nearest tenth. I got 1,139.35. So you round up to the nearest tenth. So the volume will be 1,139.4 yards, cubic yards.